Hello and welcome back. If your Superduty has loose steering, make sure you inspect the track bar ball joint just like I'm doing right here. This one is on a 2015 F350 and you can see it's loose, worn out, causing steering slop, loose steering. First thing I'm going to do is pull the nut, grab my pickle fork, give it some love taps, and knock this track bar down and out of the way. Now to gain access, I'm also going to loosen the main bolt up on the frame for the track bar so it'll pivot down. And that bolt is on real tight. Next, I'm going to get the cups. I'm going to use my OTC ball joint press. That one's actually for a Dodge, but it seems to fit almost anything. And this is a long reach. I think it's a 9-inch C-frame. Now some of these in here are really stuck in here good, and it'll bow this press. You won't be able to see it here, but I'll have it real tight and it'll be bowed. And this one doesn't want to pop loose. So I don't want to damage anything, so I'm going to apply some heat to it. We'll give it some heat to this front differential. Then I'll take my 6-pound sledge, tap it from the bottom until I hear a pop, until it initially knocks it loose. I'm going to give it some more tension, hit it again, and it'll pop. There, it popped. Now it'll drive out the rest of the way with my impact. And I didn't ruin my press. It's hot, so I'm using a rag. I'm going to throw it on the floor, let it cool down. There is the ball joint number. I like to apply a small amount of anti-seize to aid in pressing back in. I'm talking small amount. I'll put some on there and then I'll wipe most of it back off with my fingers. I just want a light skim on it. Now I'm finding the right cups to press it back, the new ball joint back in. get everything lined up. And this thing will press in a lot easier than it pressed out. If for some reason the dust boot comes off of this when I press it in, I don't know how that happened. We'll drive it in till it bottoms out. And you'll see when I pull this out, the boot comes off, which is really annoying. So I'm like, what the heck? Now I gotta press this back on there without damaging it, popping a hole in it. And I think it's got, it's like rubber infused to like a metal band. It's really stiff. So I went ahead and used the wood end on my ball peen hammer. It's kind of soft, so when it pop a hole in the boot, it's worked really good. Just tapped it back on there. Yeah, I've never had one of those come off like that. That's weird. But I got it back on without destroying it, because you don't want any tears in there so water can get in. And this is a Ford OEM part, so of course it doesn't have a grease zerk on there. They just want you to replace it when it wears back out again. There I'm using my chrome socket. Don't do that. Use an impact. And then hammer that on, and then tighten up the main sway bar bolt. And I don't think you can over tighten that bolt. It is just on there tight. I'm using 3/4 on one side and half breaker on the other. There you go, folks. That'll tighten up the steering. It did on this one. You don't have to do the alignment on it. You may have to adjust the toe, though. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.